Okay, just to be real with you guys, back then I thought journaling was just something that young people do during the day where they just write whatever they want on their notebooks or journals, make doodles or whatever, things that kids do. I think it was only around my college days when I realized how important journaling is. During college, I was really a mess, emotionally and mentally. Everything was noisy, I was overthinking all the time, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I couldn't focus, and it affected my sleep as well, so, it hits my productivity a lot. And I have to say that journaling kinda saved me. Not overnight though, it wasn't something magical that it just saved me from all my mental stress. It wasn't a magical thing, but it was, I'd say, gradual. So, hey friends, I'm David, part of our team here at Overcome, and on this channel our goal is to help more and more people improve their mental health. And today on this video I want to share how I started journaling for my mental health and how you can actually try it, especially if you have anxiety, stress, and all of those things. Also, before I forget, if you're someone who's struggling right now with mental health and you're just looking for support, any kind of support, here at Overcome, we're offering free mental health coaching just in case you need it. It's free and you'll get matched with people who just really genuinely just want to listen and care for you. So if you're interested and you feel like this will benefit you a lot, it's free. So take a look at the link below. You deserve all the support you need and hopefully we can help you out. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Anyway, so why did I start journaling when I was in college? For me, I think I was personally very lucky to be surrounded with people who are also very mindful of their mental health. One of my circle of friends back then was able to recommend journaling to me and also sort of shared with me how I should do it. Back then, I was really anxious about exams because I was really having a hard time passing my exams back then in college. So I was honestly drowning within my own brain. So I really needed to find a way for me to at least get myself back on track. And journaling was one of the things that I tried. So for me back then, journaling became a way for me to pause from all the work that I need to do. It helped me slow down my thoughts, especially in the morning since I used to do it all the time in the morning. And I guess the best part about it is journaling allows me to just dump out my thoughts into a piece of paper or in my journal, and then it's just gonna stay there. So it allows me to offload all of this information in my head and not really stress about them as much anymore since it's saved somewhere else. It's saved in an external environment that I have, which is the journal. So how can I actually recommend journaling? I think for me, you have to realize that there's a lot of journaling methods out there and you just have to try it out and find out which one works for you. That's why for this one, I'll just be sharing 3 journaling techniques or methods that I feel like you can try out as a start, and then hopefully you find something that works. So the first method that I can share with you is what we call just the brain dump. So journaling, just for context, it's really nice to do in the morning, I think, especially for me since I have a lot of thoughts in the morning. So the concept of the brain dump is you just open your notebook in the morning preferably, and then you just dump whatever it is that you're thinking. Just write it all down. Don't judge it, just write it down, whatever it is. It doesn't have to have order or structure, just write it down however you like. So it's gonna look chaotic on paper, not gonna lie. The key thing with this is you just write everything down no matter what it is. Don't try to think about structure or anything else. So really just let it all out on paper. So like I said earlier, the good thing with journaling is you get to offload some of your thoughts or all of your thoughts, honestly, into the piece of paper. So that's sort of the biggest benefit I can share with you on journaling. Then hopefully once you offload all of these thoughts on paper, it gets quieter in your head. So that's the goal, and hopefully it works out for you. We'll see. You just have to try it out for yourself. The second method that I feel like is really effective for me as well is asking myself what's really bothering me today. And I think this is because for me, personally, I'm always thinking about a problem that I'm facing. I'm a bit pessimistic like that. So having this guide question, asking yourself what's really bothering you today, will be a good starting point for your journaling. Sometimes I just write that question at the top of the page. I won't even know the answer most of the time, but I just have it as a guide. The act of just writing it down on top of the page helps me sort of reflect on it and then understand what's actually bothering me in the moment. So let's say this week on my journal, if I did this exercise, I would have wrote, okay, what's bothering me today? I'm a bit stressed with work, but is that really what's bothering me today? I don't think so. It's not really because of the workload, but it's more of I'm doing something that I don't really like. So maybe that's the thing that's really bothering me. And it makes me feel sad. It makes me feel powerless in some way since like I'm really stuck with something I don't like doing. So I think the good thing here is there's opportunity for you to sort of find the deeper branches or roots to that question. You can ask yourself why multiple times, and then you'll eventually find like a root cause to what's bothering you. So that's the second technique that I can share with you. Really just write down this guide question and then try to find out what's bothering you during the day. But of course, like we're not always going to think about what's bothering us. Sometimes we're all good during the day. So that's why we have this third technique or third method that I can share with you, which is honestly just writing down the highlight of your day. This is a good gratitude exercise, honestly. So I'd recommend doing this almost every day. I think you can also do all of these things in one journal session. Just write down the highlight every day. Try to reflect on it. Give yourself time to think about it. So that would mean, of course, that you'll write this at the end of your day, not at the start of it. Or you can just write what was my highlight yesterday, if let's say you're writing this in the morning. This is helpful if your mood is low. At least you get to think about something good during the day because it's a highlight. So you get to think about one good thing that happened. I think one thing that you can be mindful of is it doesn't have to be super big. It doesn't have to be a huge achievement or a huge event in your life. It can be something small. Let's say something as simple as I had some meditation time or some peaceful time drinking coffee before my work. So I think something like that is going to be helpful for you as well. But I gotta be honest with you right now. Do I journal every day? No, I'm pretty bad at keeping consistent with this habit. Am I good at journaling? No, like there's no good or bad in terms of journaling. Sometimes when you write stuff, even just writing, you don't know what to write. It's a valid thing to do. Like there's no invalid thing that you can write in journaling. The goal honestly isn't to be good at it. The goal is to have this time during your day or during your week where you can be honest and just write whatever it is down. That's honestly enough. You don't have to pressure yourself to be good at journaling, to make it perfect or whatever. Just write. So anyway, I'm gonna help you guys start because of course that's the best benefit you can get from this video if I can help you start. So if I were to start again with journaling from scratch, I'd say these are the things that I would do. One is don't wait for a perfect notebook. Whatever you have now is already fine. You don't have to overthink it. This was a problem for me when I was starting. I was sort of looking for a good notebook, which is valid. Well, for me, I think since I really wanted to have a good notebook, but it's okay. For you don't have to overthink it. Just see whatever you have. May it be an old notebook or a piece of paper or whatever, just try it out. You can even use your notes app on your phone. Like it doesn't have to be a notebook even. But I think for me, I'd recommend writing since it's a good exercise to do. Anyway, if you want to use your note app, I think that's good as well. There are lots of apps out there that you can use for journaling. But yeah, don't overthink it. Just use whatever you have. The second thing I feel like can help you start with journaling is to set the mood of your environment. So of course, this is like a time where you try to be honest with yourself. So it's nice if your environment feels safe as well. So that's why I think being able to set the environment, like lighting up a candle, having a ritual of lighting up a candle, or having good lighting, ambient light, having access to a window or whatever, having that setting might help you at least make your journaling ritual consistent and also feel safe for yourself. Now going to the last tip I can give you, I think this relates to everything I shared earlier, but it's really just starting with a question for your journaling. So asking yourself, how am I feeling right now? Or what do I need to do today? Or a nice question to have is actually, if you have a certain problem, let's say during the day, you can ask yourself, if my friend had the same problem, what would I tell them? So just having a guide question, I think is really helpful. So that's why if you can list down these guide questions, that'll be nice. Just to be honest with you, journaling helps. It really helps. It's been helping me keep track of everything. It's been helping me also have an idea of where I've been in the past. Because like at the end of the year, I can go back to my journal and see where I've been in the past 6, 10 months or 12 months. It's also a good way to look at what improved in your life, what didn't improve, what would you like to do better. So yeah, it's an opportunity to have that reflection as well. But like I was saying, journaling won't really fix everything. It can be helpful, but it's not an instant fix for problems like mental health or anxiety. But the good thing about it is it helps you notice things. It helps you take a second to reflect and just notice things. Notice your thoughts, notice your feelings, notice your behaviors. And honestly, I feel like that's going to be a good start in terms of helping with your mental health. So if you're someone who's feeling overwhelmed right now, I recommend you try it out. And if you feel like you need extra support to handle or manage your mental health, we do have free mental health coaching. You can check that out in the description below. Just click on the link and then sign up. It's free, so hopefully you get the support you need. Alright, that's it for me. If you've ever tried journaling or want to start, feel free to drop a comment below. Like and subscribe for more content like this. And hopefully this helps you improve your mental health, even in some way. So anyway, that's it for me. I'll see you on the next one.